Let's get retarded in here. The fact that they came out with a clean version called "Let's Get It Started."
I ain't gonna lie. Each version is smack. I ain't gonna say
I'm more partial to "Let's Get Retarded," but that was at the time that was socially incorrect.
That niggas gotta let the intro rock, bro. They can't hear ya.
my bad.
I'm knocking shit over.
See, everybody fucking up the name.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's the ganja, my nigga.
The hashish is in the building.
You heard me.
I smacked the shit out there like that's how you know you high when you just hit some shit and it just sail.
What you at the torch?
Yeah. Oh no, ball strafe. What's up? What's up? What's up? Another peaceful, positive episode of the Two Ninja Kickback. Here with a few good brothers of mine. Tone is in the building. J Effect is in the building. What's up with y'all, man?
You're shit, bro. I'm chilling right now, coasting. About to watch this here trailer.
Tone, what you doing, my guy? What's up with you?
I'm over here lighting this blunt. I ain't gonna lie. I took your little idea that you suggested earlier.
Yeah.
And this shit just got me just looking
Listen,
at my
man.
dashboard for like 15 minutes
Damn,
straight.
I've
right
been just
now,
moving
yo.
my mouse in circles, yo, for the last 20 minutes, yo. Like this shit
I
got
don't
me
know what to
loopy.
do right now.
Fans of the show, man. If you ever sitting back, you got some time on your hands and you got a couple different strands, roll that shit in sequence, yo. Like I started off with some gelato, then it edged into some jet fuel, and then it coasted me away with some cookie crunch, and I'm over here toasted, bruh.
I got
Toasted with the
Merlin
most.
Diesel, Triple G, and goddamn
A triple
fucking the rest of
G,
my what is this shit? Pearls in this shit.
a triple G like that. I fucks with the triple G.
This shit got me sweating right now, nigga.
I haven't had the pleasure for real, for real.
Nah, you gotta get that in your system, yo. Get that in your vibrations. We got a good episode for him, man. We got a good one, as the title says, man. We want to have a conversation, black versus gay. Uh, I don't know where to start this joint at, man. I say like it seems like it's a war amongst us, and it shouldn't be. But the common thing amongst us is we try to divide it. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you looking for rights and you looking for justice and you looking for representation, I feel it's like you choosing your side. And
Mm,
in our community, people sometimes feel like, they gotta go against their black or they gotta challenge black because they are gay and they did grow up in the community. So they know all the shit that happens inside the community if you are gay or anything like, you know what I mean, in that realm.
something that's different from the
The
norm.
norm. There you go, exactly. So we just want to have a conversation, man. Like talk about it. Just going down the hole, man. Like let me start by saying like my mom's gay. I've grown up around gay people all my life. So like for me, I never really seen it as a thing, but I know the shit that my mom had to go through being a black woman and then being gay. And I got to see a
Yeah.
lot of it firsthand. Like, you know what I mean? Walking down the street, people calling her names and shit like that. And for
Mm,
me, I thought about like just like how you aren't accepted inside of your family and shit like that, and you get those same
Yeah.
like bullets inside your family. So like I understand why people like feel like, oh fuck y'all niggas or whatever, because it's like like it hurts probably more coming from your family. I think if anything,
Oh
like
yeah, for
that's
feeling
a
sure.
like
fact.
you can't be yourself.
Yeah. Your family's supposed to be your safe haven. Your family's supposed to be like your support. And then like when they don't support you, it's just like, where do I turn to?
Yeah, you gotta look for outside sources at that point.
Yeah. That's why it's a whole gay community in the first place. Like it's a whole system, a whole family.
It is a whole family. I just wish we could come together and be more united like we should be, because a lot of issues that face all of us are being like won over by the other side because niggas not together.
I
But
mean, yeah.
I feel like that's black people in a whole when it comes to like I feel like us at sometimes we're too tribal when it comes to certain agendas.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You feel me? Like
there's no
there's
room
no
for
singularity no more.
yeah.
Or or there's no singular point. Like everybody is an individual now. Like nobody wants to be a collective. You feel me?
Right.
So it
Nobody wants to be a cog.
exactly now when you look at that shit for real, like even though like back then for real, like you look at how fucked up. What I want to say, like you want to go back like 1920s and shit like that, like early Christians and all the free niggas were like basically running around for real. You feel me? Like still
Mm-hmm.
had like motherfuckers in church still damning gay people for real. You feel me? But at the same damn time, you still saw how like a collective of a community get like thrive and shit. You feel me? I think the
Right.
trick is to try to get everybody on board because like in 2021, like this shit is common nowadays. Like you feel me?
I
Right.
mean, it's for that, and it's the fact that people, even since like the Pilgrim days, everybody wants to weaponize religion, and they always pick and choose what commandments and what lessons they want to learn. But like, first and foremost, all religions usually tell you like love thy neighbor, like
Yeah.
don't 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 damn somebody, don't damn somebody for their choices, don't shun somebody because they want to live their life a certain way, because at the end of the day, what they do, who they see, who they lay with, it doesn't directly affect you, so why should it matter to you whether or not you believe it's this, or whether you believe it's abomination or whatever the fuck. Like, let that motherfucker do what the fuck they about to do.
For
If they a
me,
good person, if they, as long as they a good person, as long as they not no fuck shit, then why shun them?
I was sitting back one time and I was thinking about it like, is it because I think me and Tony even might have had this conversation at some point where it's like, us as black people, we got to put on this armor when we go out into the world. We got to, be a certain way and all this other shit, regardless of like where you're at. Like it's a thing called code switching. It's a thing called like, what I mean, we joke about it. Well, you got to put your job interview voice on and shit like that. Or sometimes you
Hmm.
got to be a little bit tougher. And it's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
do people get so offended because you see somebody living so freely to some like to that degree that they feel like, oh man, how the hell
I
could
feel
they
like
do something like
I
that? Like
definitely is. I
I,
definitely feel like that.
yeah, definitely because in some way it's envy. You feel me?
that's what the word I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
You
looking for
look
that
at that
exact
shit
word.
for real, and then especially how like a lot of motherfuckers grew up. A lot of motherfuckers grew up, like we said, in the church system. You feel me?
Yeah.
And throughout the whole church system, it's an irony that plays on that shit because you see majority of the gay community come out of the church. You feel me?
Facts.
So it's a daunting moment for real, especially like as a heterosexual sitting back just looking at that shit, and it's like, yo, like come on, yo, like how the hell y'all niggas is preaching this shit, and it's like, yo, your main community comes from this shit. Like your choir wouldn't be shit without the director, my nigga. Like,
Exactly. Niggas, they see people don't think about that. Whenever
but it's
whenever
daunting how they play on it though, because like a lot of people will say like, you know how like niggas is obsessed with Harry Potter.
Hmm.
hmm
It would be the same way with the Bible. And it was like the nigga that made Family Guy like had the greatest quote, and he was like, "Yo, the Bible is basically Harry Potter for stupid people. Niggas believe in Harry Potter so much that they think that shit is real.
yeah,
You feel me? And then it's like, yo, like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes it's just like, yo, like, it's a story at the end of the day. Like, sometimes, like, bro, like, stories are meant to be exaggerated sometimes, bro. Like, let them motherfuckers live. If you see your main community is eating off these niggas, let them niggas live, bro.
But I think it's like a manual in a way in which you should live. I think
Hmm.
we adopted as society, and like the Bible in itself just teaches good morals in itself. I think with anything you lean a certain direction a little too hard, maybe. But I think the
right.
main crux of the whole thing is love, like Justice was saying. Love thy neighbor. Like if
Yeah,
you love a person, there's no way you can hate them.
that is true, but when you look at sometimes like I guess the trauma of how like certain individuals come into like homosexuals and shit like that.
That's true.
Hmm.
You feel me?
Uh,
Let's not forget like we are like descendants of slaves and shit. Like it was one thing called breaking a buck. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
you feel me? And like in Caribbean culture for real, niggas look at that shit like we
Mm-mm.
can't allow this shit to ever happen again. You feel me?
Yeah. You know what the funny thing about that is? The Caribbean culture, the reason why the Caribbean culture is like that is because they sent all the slaves that were like unruly. They couldn't
They
tame
couldn't
them.
break
They
them
couldn't. They
niggas.
couldn't break them, and then they put them on islands, and then they
Hmm.
send them. They send them down there with like masters that was just as equally as crazy as the slaves.
That's where Willie Lynch came from. That's why, like, when you look at the syndromes a lot of black people face nowadays with colorism and shit like that, you feel me? Like, all this shit is stupid. We still repeating the same shit from our slave masters.
like, yeah, that should
Even
be
when it comes
nuts to
down
me,
to
yeah.
it, I feel like sometimes a lot of people just gotta be sensitive of other people's like just lives and just traumas. You feel me?
I think,
Yeah.
and I think that's the climate that we kind of hinging on. It just swung a little too far to one way, whereas like people are thinking people are overly sensitive and shit like that, and it was like a lot of the
Because
gay
it's
people that
over
I grew up
pandering.
with, they weren't sensitive. Like you know what I mean? These were
Facts.
strong individuals, yo.
Facts. Like, I don't
Yeah.
mean no harm, yo. Like, I remember it was one point, yo, like everybody was scared to fight a gay dude just because of the simple fact if you get your ass whipped, yo, you ain't never gonna live that shit down.
Never.
Past that, like niggas don't know, like that same gay dude, like he gets shit from everybody. And he living his
Exactly. So
truth,
that
so
nigga
like he
secretly
ready to
got the
defend that
hand
shit. Yeah, he like
somewhere,
he
my
about to
nigga.
defend that shit if he living
He
it
about
like
to
that.
defend his whole existence.
And he fighting for a whole other reason than what you fighting for.
You fighting to survive, nigga. You fighting to make fun of this nigga. Like it's a whole totally different fight, my nigga.
And he fighting to set examples.
And that
He's
should be a
like, when I
motherfucker when they set examples, yo.
exactly, because they be like, when I fuck this straight nigga up, all y'all motherfuckers is gonna know not to fuck with me no more.
Listen, bro,
Not even
like
that, yo. The jokes that come from that shit, like I ain't gonna lie, yo. The homies can be assholes, yo. If a nigga get his ass whipped, yo, like he made you his bitch, yo.
I'm telling you,
There's all
bro.
types of shit that come with that shit, like
Like I seen my mom's fold a few niggas, yo.
facts. I seen my aunt came from the military, former Black Panther, yo. Choke slam motherfucker.
Bro, Cam, I know your mother was out there clocking niggas, yo.
Fam, you know what I
Fuck
loved
around.
about my mom, yo? She never lied to me and she took me everywhere, yo. Like I seen so much shit, like, and it was just like she didn't hide anything, yo. Nothing,
I gonna lie. I was
like
thinking of one
nothing.
story you told me about your mom when y'all was it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Y'all was just
Yeah,
walking through the middle of the
uh
streets
huh,
and shit,
yeah,
grouping niggas for real. Like
yeah.
I was sitting back in the
Had
middle
it
of
been
traffic,
30
just
niggas,
thinking of
yo.
that shit. Like yo, that was some real G shit, yo. Like
It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, yo. Niggas had to walk to the corner store to get a cheesesteak. You feel me? Like, you know how it is over there. Like, the spots be open until 6 in the morning. And it was like, oddly enough, on our way back, it just was a group of niggas assembled. Like, yo, why we going to the niggas, yo? Like, what is going on, yo? Like, we can stay on this side of the street.
Oh no.
But nah, like, that's why I learned, speaking to individuals diffuse a lot of situations, yo. Like, my
oh
mom
man,
speaks to everybody when she passes through.
Yeah, that's facts. She's always spoken to like
Shit get you out of a
everybody.
lot of situations, yo.
Yeah,
I
cause
learned from
we.
a gay nigga, yo. If you feel uncomfortable on a bus stop in a random spot, yo, make niggas laugh, yo.
I hate to
I
make
mean, that's
niggas laugh
facts,
before I get robbed, yo.
nigga.
You give a nigga some of your best material. Like, yo,
I ain't
you
gonna lie, this
funny
shit
as shit,
diffused a lot of
bro.
situations for you
Oh
coming
man,
through
I
this
hate to
show.
do it to you,
I ain't
fam.
gonna sit here in front of you like
Damn, yo, you made it that much harder to rob you, yo.
Next time I'm gonna let you pass, bro. I ain't even gonna hit you like this, but I gotta get you this first time. Nigga, I'm broke as a joke.
Like I need that. Nah, for real, I need that.
What's them, the new mics? Yeah, take them
Yeah,
off,
but if
yo.
it's a bunch of motherfuckers on the bus stop for real, I ain't gonna lie, niggas get familiar real quick with you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So even if some shit do go down, it's some type of camaraderie. Like I ain't gonna let this nigga
Thing I
get on
like
my
about
nerves.
niggas is all we gotta do is see a nigga face 4 or 5 times and we friends, yo.
Pretty much, you
Yeah,
feel me?
Like you see a
Like a
nigga
nigga,
face
like
enough,
you
yo.
can work at two different jobs for real, my nigga, and it could just be like, all right, I just know this nigga on the bus stop for real. Just
Yeah.
give him a head
Bus
nod.
stop, homie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go to a dap up. What's up with you, fam? Yeah, you know me, nigga. Out here just doing me.
I feel
and
you. I
then
feel you.
when you randomly see him in a social setting, hit him with the point, like yo.
Uh-huh.
Facts, facts, facts. Pull up on a nigga. Yo, you play 2K? Hell yeah, nigga. What's your game say?
Yeah, we lovable beings, yo.
Like, what's good, fool?
When
I
you
mean,
can
but
let
that's
that
how it is
guard
too
down, yo.
nowadays too. Like you see, I say more now. It's accepted like
Yeah,
late
hell yeah.
70s, all 80s and 90s babies, and you should even see it with the 2000s babies for real. Like
Listen,
I feel
man.
like a lot of people that just like this. I guess like on the LGBT side for real was just like they gaslighting this shit for real. Like it's because a lot of this shit is just coming up for real off the Dave Chappelle special. I feel like niggas wasn't
This,
really
this
tripping
has
about this
kind of
shit.
been
I'm gonna
going
be
on for a long time. I wouldn't give it
It has,
specifically
but
to
like this
Dave.
shit got amplified now though. Like
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. Dave Chappelle's special wasn't even half of what it would have been if this had came out in like 2006.
Yeah, nah, that shit would have been insane if it had came out in '06, yo.
I feel like it'd
Like
been the same back in 16.
for real, this was light work.
If this was his sticks and stones, my nigga,
This nigga Dave Chappelle is a surgeon, yo. How he ties in a joke to the realization you just come to, like, oh damn, yeah, this nigga is kind of right, yo.
I gonna lie, I love it. Yo, he's a fan of comedy. Always comes in threes. You feel me? Like the three times I met OJ. You feel me?
That shit
Oh,
was
that shit
hilarious.
funny as shit, bro.
That nigga Dave Chappelle, that nigga, man. Leave Dave alone, yo. We
Yo,
need Dave, yo.
We do, yo.
He one of the
It's at
good
a
ones,
point
yo.
like, yo, you need people to speak the damn truth sometimes. Like I hate to
Just
say
so
it.
we
Like
can get a
I won't
balance
even say I
back,
hate
yo.
to say it.
Just so
You
we can
said
get a
what?
balance. I said just so a balance can come back, yo. People
Facts.
shouldn't feel like they have to walk on eggshells, yo.
My thing is when it comes to acceptance, you feel me?
We
Like
want some too,
it,
yo.
when
Like,
yeah, but even when it comes to like motherfucking comedy, bro, like it's niggas that's handicapped at motherfucking comedy centers right now, my nigga, asking for niggas to get roasted. You feel me? Niggas
I
that
mean,
can't
yeah,
walk, niggas with no arms and shit, no chins and shit, my G.
not no chins,
gotta
bro.
have tough skin, yo.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like, and that's the whole thing. Like, when you're in a comedy atmosphere, yo, everything is fair game. Even when it comes to the truth.
That's I never understood that, yo. Like, don't I'm not buying tickets to go somewhere where I'm gonna
And
feel
I'm gonna be
uncomfortable, yo.
offended.
right.
It's like if
Like
it's
you, especially when you know what the comic is about.
right,
Facts.
Like, come on, son. Like you knew he was gonna slide this type of joke in there. Like you knew that going in.
you went there to see it for yourself, to be offended for yourself or some shit.
Hmm. That's
That
how it
shit.
should be nowadays.
Some people be doing shit just to be able to like just have like conversation starters. Like motherfuckers be weird.
Facts.
Mm,
I don't like Dave Chappelle. Went to his show, was highly offended. Like, why, nigga?
like it's
Cause all
Dave
he
Chappelle,
asked was a
bro.
motherfucker. That's my whole thing though. Like sometimes, like I feel like a lot of people gripe, especially in the black community, is just yo, like, where's the accountability?
I think black people be looking at that shit. Well, I know I be looking at that shit like, damn, yo, we need some of these laws in place too. Like, we need some of this
Facts, yo.
protection. We
Like,
need some
but
of
I
this,
feel
yo.
like black people, when it comes to politics, yo, we just make bad business
We
decisions,
do.
yo.
We make
Like,
the worst
Oh yeah, for
decisions as a
sure.
whole, yo. Like, I don't know how
like
they get
Oh
us,
yeah.
yo.
you look at motherfucking Black History Month, yo. Why the fuck we got the coldest month, my nigga?
The shortest one too, yo.
You
You
feel me?
know,
Like, yo, come on now, B.
see, my whole thing is when it comes to the politics part of it, when it comes to the black people that's in politics, we have, I say, it's a good 60% dumb black people up there versus the 40 that's actually trying to do some shit.
Facts.
But the 60% is the ones that's in like higher positions, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, son, like
Like, what are you doing, yo?
And
Like,
then they be Republican, and then I just be like, son, like
Shit.
this
I mean, you
system.
even look at how some of the motherfucking Democrats be fucking procrastinating with that shit.
but you
Like,
gotta
Yeah,
realize, yo. You gotta realize that at the end of the day, this shit is a job, and your
facts,
job, that's how you make money.
facts.
Like niggas be giving, like niggas be living their job too much, and niggas be doing like too much. That's the same thing with like police officers. Like when niggas put their uniform on, it's like, you know what I mean. It's a job. Like you gotta know when to turn that shit off, son. Like
yeah.
when
Them
Kramer
niggas
came out on
ain't.
stage screaming nigger and all this other shit, you don't want to put your arm around that, my guy. Like you gotta let that nigga stand alone.
I was
Mm-hmm.
shocked. Like honestly, I was shocked about Kramer. I was just like, son,
I ain't forget.
See,
what?
I ain't
but
forget.
when other yo did that shit in his comedy special, I had no problem with that shit. I forgot the white dude name. I keep forgetting. Is it Kevin Spacey?
Kevin
Kevin
Spacey
Spacey.
had a moment like that.
It was
Nah,
the
Kevin
white dude
Spacey.
that he be chilling with Sarah Silverman and shit. He was he invited the girl inside the hotel while he was jacking off or some shit. I can't remember that nigga name. He chilled with Chris Rock and shit.
Oh, Louis
Do
C.K.
you
There we go. Louis C.K. I don't know why I said Kevin Spacey. Louis C.K. I don't even know who the
what did
fuck
he?
Kevin Spacey is.
Wait,
Who was that?
what did Louis C.K. say?
Louis C.K. had special for where he basically said nigga, but he didn't say Nigger. But like how the joke went around that shit,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, all right, that's funny. I get it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of
Niggas.
comedy at the end of the day. I can stretch, not stretch, but I can separate shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, for real, like it was like, all right, I understand that shit. But when Kramer did that shit, he was like, all right, nigga, shut the fuck up. You feel me? It was
It was a little different. He was getting
yeah,
heckled.
it was like,
He had a
Yeah,
meltdown.
yeah, that's different.
especially coming off like the background Seinfeld had. Like, I love Seinfeld, but I hate it at the same
That's one
time.
of the
Like, that
greatest
is
shows
not the
ever,
true
yeah.
representation of New York, yo. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
It's just a
Mm.
funny show, yo. Like I think we do gotta do some more like separating entertainment from real life, yo.
Yeah, we
Oh
gotta remember at
yeah.
the end of the day, yo, these niggas are entertainers. You feel me? Like,
Art don't
and
always gotta reflect real life.
It
and what's
don't.
so sad, yo, everything is now reflecting real life. Like, have y'all niggas ever watched Black Mirror?
I watched some
Yeah.
of it, yeah.
Black Mirror is now like starting to become like everyday life nowadays, my nigga. Like literally, a girl was being raped on a fucking train in Pennsylvania, and niggas was just recording that shit. You feel me? It was an episode like that on Black Mirror.
Ah, see,
That's what did
I
it for
ain't see that
you,
one.
yo? Like the
I didn't
niggas
see that
recording
one.
George Floyd with his knee on his neck, like that
Yeah,
shit
like
happens
it's
all the
all
time,
types of
yo.
shit like that, bro. Like I'm just
Yeah,
saying though,
niggas
like
just stand around and record. I was sitting back one day, I was thinking to myself, like, if you in that situation, like, what do you do, yo? What do you do when like it's a force that all your life you've been told not to, like, cross or something like that because they have a right to take you out? What do you do? And it's like a
Mm,
stranger, but you identify with the stranger because as you looking at the stranger on the ground, you sitting there like, damn man,
that
that
could
could
have
be
been
my
me.
uncle, that could be me,
like I
that could be
just
my
like you
cousin.
recording because you like I need everything to be perfect so these motherfuckers don't get away with it. So I understand that too.
But at the same time though, you're like,
Help that man.
yeah, you're like,
How do
don't
you run
like that.
over there and
Put that
tackle a
phone down,
cop?
my nigga. Like that's my whole thing. Like we went from the model of like we're like 40% unapologetic right now. You feel me?
See,
When it comes down to that shit, like, cause at one point you were like, I remember like actually just still seeing Panthers around, my nigga. Like police was still scared of niggas.
I'm hip.
You feel me? I remember when the
Mm.
Haitians had all of Latrobe and shit like on lock at one point, and the police was scared to fuck with them niggas
Oh yeah.
just because niggas had flamethrowers and shit. You
Niggas
fuck
had
with one
that.
of us niggas, this flamethrower coming out. You feel me?
About to catch this heat, boy.
You need unity to hold shit like that though, yeah.
That's
Like
what I'm
ain't no
saying. Like that
unity,
was
yeah.
just community based, like, and it's just nothing but singularity instead of just a communion.
Mm.
Look at the community centers. There's none of that shit around.
I ain't seen a community center in forever, yo.
Facts.
I done forgot what
In a
community centers
community
even look
center,
like.
you got to experience everybody from different backgrounds. You feel me? Even when
Hmm.
it came down to like other shit, like yo,
But
you
not only
seen
that,
rich
you met
kids
your
inside the
neighbors,
community
nigga.
center.
You got to know your neighbors. You're like, oh, this motherfucker I
Facts.
live around.
You gotta remember what Mr. Rogers was out here trying to tell the people.
Facts, yo. Shouts out to Mr. Rogers, yo, one of the greatest white men that ever fucking lived, yo.
And
I don't give
man,
a fuck what nobody say, yo. Mr. Rogers was down with the shit, yo. He was fighting racists.
but that shit
Only
Fuck with
isn't.
that
nigga,
nigga.
only nigga I know to come up in the crib, take a cardigan off, and put another one on.
I was the house
Talk
card
about it.
again, yo.
Yo,
Talk about it.
yo, he was clean as shit with them joints though, yo.
Had to be.
God forbid he had the navy blue one with the red or the burgundy coordination. Oh my god, yo! Shouts out to Mr. Rogers, yo. Swag game on point, yo.
But yeah, I think I had a point. I forgot about that shit, but I think it runs deep with us, yo.
What do you mean?
To what you were saying, I was making that point, but I forgot with the Mister Rogers shit, yo. It was like I niggas start talking about cardigans and shit. I was like, yeah, this nigga, he did bust up in the house, man, crispy, yo,
Yeah.
singing and shit.
Hello, neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor?
I'm like, all right, bro. I'm gonna listen to you.
Hello, boys and girls.
What's up, dog?
But no, it couldn't have been that serious. Whatever I was thinking.
Mm.
But yeah, no, oh, that's what it was. I think it runs deep. Like that should be hurting my heart when I just see niggas just trashing the neighborhood and shit like that. And it's like, at the time, I really couldn't see the luxury that the hard work my grandmother put us in to like separate us from that. Like niggas took care of the neighborhood I lived in. Like niggas was out there
Hmm.
sweeping the streets, getting shit like together. Like it looked clean when you drove through. Versus a nigga throwing a whole chicken box in the middle of the street and all this other shit. It's like you don't even respect where you live at, yo. You shitting where you eat at, yo.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why
Like
niggas get confused, like when motherfucking rats come around and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yo, like nigga,
y'all niggas is out here littering, or
Like
like
a
niggas be
motherfucking
like,
nigga be 2 feet from the trash can and throw that shit on the ground. Like, yo, who you trying to impress, yo? Like
right.
the trash can right there.
Like ain't nobody said that littering is cool. Like what the fuck is you doing?
I know we went
that's
against
the
a
real
lot of the
fucking
other
terrorist
shit, but
right
we ain't
there,
going
my
against no
nigga.
like that for recycling shit. We with all of that, yo. Like I know we let Dare down, we let a lot of other niggas down, but we ain't letting this recycling shit down, yo.
Like nigga, I still keep the trash in my
You
car
know
until
what,
I
yo?
clean
Fuck
that bitch
that,
out.
yo.
That's all you gotta do, bro. I never understood why niggas threw trash out their cars. Like, yo, you gonna go past the trash can, yo. You in a
Not
car,
even that,
nigga.
yo. You gonna go home to your destination?
Right.
Just clean that shit out, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Fuck that, yo.
Nigga be
Fuck
on the
them niggas.
highway, throw a whole McDonald's bag out the window. Mad
Um,
napkins flying, everything.
oh, niggas is wildin'. Niggas is
You've seen it, yo.
wildin'.
Nigga throw a whole 2 liter out the window. You like, what the
Oh
Nah,
fuck?
no.
oh no, nah. You doing the most now.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. If I'm behind that nigga, yo, next red light, yo, I'm pulling up behind that nigga and I'm swinging on him, yo.
Got to, yo.
I'm gonna
Nah,
I'm
because
gonna
I
I'm gonna
know
give
that
him the
bitch hitting my
fucking.
car, yo. Fuck out of here, yo. Like,
I'm gonna give him the Ice Cube face. Like nigga, what is you doing?
I'm gonna take that motherfucking sock full of batteries out my glove compartment, run straight up to that motherfucking window and crack that bitch.
Nigga, what fuck is you doing, dog? A 2 liter, nigga?
That shit was
A
flat,
two
yo.
liter. You, nigga. Mm, fuck no. Fuck out of here, bro. If I ever seen a nigga throw a 2 liter out the window, I'm doing something in his car. Like I don't care, son.
Sock full of batteries, yo.
Sock
And
full
it
of
like having
batteries.
some batteries on deck is great for traffic, yo.
Hit him with the double A's. Nah, hit him
Speed
with the
up and throw a
non-volt.
C
You
at
hit
his
that
ass, yo.
motherfucking bitch, yo. That shit sound like a gunshot went off. That nigga
Uh-huh.
start panicking, nigga.
Hit him.
Pow!
Nigga, like, what the fuck? Nigga, swerve.
It's going fuck that windshield all the
Nigga
way the
start
fuck up.
swerving.
She gonna do is just swerve and the nigga hit a cartwheel in that bitch.
I'm just praying to God nobody saw that.
Booking it to that next
Ah,
exit, nigga.
like, I need to
Change
get
these
something out
Virginia
here.
plates. Time to get some Merlin tags.
Let me see what Arlington's talking about right
You
now.
hear me?
Should go
Fuck it.
super
I'm gonna get some
unreported.
property out in Australia real
Ain't
quick.
gotta
Bro.
really
Let me see
do
these
all that.
Austrian
Niggas
tags.
don't care. You find out like you sitting there waiting for the shit to happen, nothing happened, yo.
Thanks.
I don't be catching niggas like these movies be telling us, yo.
Hell no.
Man, you ain't about to catch me. You gotta see me doing it to catch me.
That's
That's
why most niggas get caught. Like they just stupid at the end of the day. Yo, like niggas get caught up like robbing niggas for their credit cards, run
self
straight to the
snitching is real,
ATM.
yo.
Niggas go
You,
straight to Instagram, all types of shit. You right. Self snitching is real, yo. I'm gonna keep saying it. Aaron McGruger is a fucking prophet, yo.
you know what I've noticed that people are doing is like really stupid.
What's that?
Like when people's got active ops on their ass, they feel the need to get on live. And I'm like, bruh, niggas can track your location when you on live. Why would you even dance with that? Cause I be seeing these videos of people on live and them getting shot at while they're on live. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? Like y'all did it to
Yeah.
yourself. Why would you be on live right now? You know you got somebody out here that's actively after you.
I don't know. It's just a different generation, yo. Like, I don't know. I was
Shit,
talking to the
nigga.
homie about that shit. Like, you remember back when we was like coming up in our teen years? If a nigga would have pulled out a camera to like record a fight, niggas would have beat the shit out of that nigga with that camera.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
facts.
yo.
Niggas would have
Niggas
whooped
that
this
got
nigga
fucked up.
ass, yo.
Like, oh nigga, you think this shit cute? You think this shit funny?
Oh, you
I
next,
think the
nigga. Get in
game
there.
changed the whole fucking system, yo. When he whipped motherfucking what was your name? Was it 40?
What was it? I thought it was Spider Loop.
Hmm?
It was one of them old niggas. I don't remember, but when the game beat that nigga up when he had the phone in one hand for real, I think he
That shit
changed the
was
game after
epic
that.
though, yeah.
Mm.
I think just social media kind of like just trapped us and all. Like that shit
Oh,
is just
facts.
hard not to. Like it's like that old saying, "Pics or it didn't happen," yo. Like if you don't post it to a video if it ain't like up on the gram and shit like that, niggas literally feel like it never happened, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, and
but then
I
again,
never understood that. Like, you ever been in like a dope ass moment with somebody? Not saying like y'all everybody just chilling, and then a person just
Mm.
pull out their phone like, yeah, nigga, we lit.
it spoils the moment.
It can.
It can. If it can spoil the moment if not done correctly.
Facts, facts. I feel like if
Like
it's one of those celebratory moments, then yeah,
Yeah.
yo, you gotta do that. It's a
What
victory.
you
You
do
feel
with
me?
it is up to you.
Facts.
niggas, whenever I've ever done it and I was hanging out with niggas, it was never be like on some like big flexing shit. If it was, I was just being stupid.
Yeah, but
But
it can be what's the word, advantageous, yo, because you don't know
yeah,
everybody's comfort level.
yeah. But I know the niggas that I'm with, and they don't give a fuck if I hop on IG and do some shit like that. But like, if I'm like at somebody's crib and a bunch of other motherfuckers is there that I never met or I don't know, I'm not about to just whip out my phone and just start recording shit. Cause I don't know these niggas like that. I don't want y'all niggas on my story anyway.
Facts. That's why I just post bullshit.
Shit, nigga, y'all see my story. So you see what I be posting.
I think the most fucking I ever did was niggas was talking about like how much weed niggas be doing and shit like that. And this was when I was in my farming days for real. I just had
Mm.
to flex on the niggas with my 2 6 foot plants for real.
Yeah,
Straight
I've
producing
chilled
nothing
out
but
on a lot of
grenades.
what I used to post, yo. Like, I don't really post a whole lot on my shits no more, yo.
Facts.
I be
I feel
posting
you.
for the show and maybe post some photography, some
Well,
little
you gotta
art shit
switch it
that
up.
caught my eye.
You gotta switch it up. Show the people what you think's funny or what you interested in.
Oh, I don't care, yeah. I don't
That is
care.
true. Like, yo, you can't care
Yeah.
about motherfuckers who are like fuck. Like at the end of the day, yo, like fuck social media and fuck the people on social media.
Like
I
I
hate to
like,
say it like that. Like,
and that's why I detach myself from that shit. Cause there's niggas out there that feel like if it ain't posted, it didn't happen and shit like that. I never want to feel like that, yo. Like I cherish
Um,
certain moments. They're sacred.
hmm
See, I don't be posting. I really don't even really be posting videos like that. Mostly when I post some shit, it's a video that I saw, or it's like a post, a
Oh
picture.
hell yeah, yeah. I fucks with that when you just forwarding content and shit like that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I be doing most of the time. For real, for real.
Nah, you're a good social media follower, yo.
oh yeah,
I like how you mix
it's
it up, yo.
basically yeah. I was about to say like that shit adds to like the dichotomy. At the end of the day, social media is meant to be funny, not taken serious.
That's how I
It,
look at it, bro. Like I don't take
Yeah,
nothing serious on that motherfucker. When I'm on
I
that
really
motherfucker,
don't.
I'm a goddamn character, yo. I'm on there for a good time, not a long time. Like I get on
facts.
there to laugh.
Definitely.
Cause
Shit,
like for
nigga.
me, what it is like once I start getting too invested in that shit, I'll start to
Hmm.
like get dragged down by everybody posting like just all their drama
Stupid
and
shit and
nonsense, yo.
depressing shit.
Like I just be saying that shit, and it just takes away from me every time. And then like I was telling Tony, I get to the point where like I wake up and just jump right on a social app. Like, oh damn, what's up with niggas?
I
Like,
see. I don't even really be doing that.
nah,
Like,
I be like
s-
that.
social media for me is just entertainment. Like, I I want to say rarely ever post anything like super intimate on social media, cause y'all know the way I get down, especially on Facebook. Like on Facebook, I don't give a fuck. I just be posting.
I've never been to Facebook, Joe. That shows you how much I post.
Like shit, nigga, I be on Facebook. Like I'm lit on everybody timeline. I don't care what nobody say.
I don't
Like
lie, Justice. I appreciate your energy as well on my timeline, yo. That's a favorite.
Like I said, he's a good follow, yeah.
like, bruh, I be keeping the energy high. I I I share things of all different avenues of things that I like. Like I keep it flowing, and that shit's entertaining to me, especially like on IG. I be posting like random ass shit. I'm posting dark shit. I'm posting funny shit, and then on Twitter, Twitter is just
I tell myself every year I'm gonna get on Twitter, and I never do, yeah.
Twitter. Twitter is everything that's on Facebook, but raw.
In a month early.
Facts.
Facts.
Like
Niggas be laughing at memes. Niggas been had that way with for
Yeah,
a
see, I
really
hate
long
that I'm a
time.
meme master, yo. Like, can't show me no meme, nigga. I've seen it.
right.
Like,
Shoot, Twitter is my move. Everything on Twitter is just premium unleaded, my nigga.
Diesel.
Like, like you got the nasty shit, funny shit, wild shit. The hashtags keep you linked into all the wild shit.
That is facts. Depending on who you follow, you can just get some entertaining shit. All in all,
For real, for
depending
real.
on what your entertainment is.
Like, bro, follow y'all gotta follow this nigga Zach Fox, bro. This nigga funny as shit.
That's my nigga, the comedian.
Yeah,
That's my nigga.
bro, and this nigga can rap too.
Oh, I got depression, nigga.
Like, bro, like this nigga got some joints,
That's my
and
favorite shit.
and
That's out the
and
Betty White.
he's mans with this nigga Thundercat.
Yo, shouts out to Thundercat, yo. I had no idea how long Thundercat been doing this shit, yo.
Oh yeah, Thundercat been doing this joint for a
Like
brick.
since 2001 or some shit, yo.
That's crazy, bruh.
I forgot who he used to play bass for, but yeah, yo, this nigga used to do that shit. Like, I'm glad to see that
2001.
man get his flowers.
Like I haven't like I'm not even gonna hold you. I started fucking with Thundercat because of GTA.
Mm.
He had a song on that joint, and every time it came on, bro, I would just crank my TV up to the
Love
max and
me
just be
sexually. That's my shit. I know exactly what song you're talking about.
exactly, like that's when I started fucking with this nigga Thundercat, and then I
I ain't
just
gonna lie,
Listen,
started
when he
man.
listening
came
to
out
other
with
shit.
Dragon Ball Durag, my nigga,
I'ma
had me on
open up my
Amazon.
do
We had a whole segment about some of the gems you get from video games and different shit. Like, it's mad music sources out here, yo.
Hmm.
shit. Fucking Bullet for My Valentine off of Burnout Revenge. Fucking when I really started cranking Dance from
This nigga
Fallout
naming
Boy.
that shit, boy.
Like, bruh, like video
Dance Dance
games.
Gavin was my shit, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, shouts out to Midnight Club Dub Edition. You talking about a
Running in
soundtrack that had a
Yo,
nigga
my
TV blasting the
Madden
speakers, nigga?
'04, yo.
Ah,
Oh,
Madden '04 had some joints on there, yo.
shit. Tony Hawk Underground too. I ain't gonna say in
Any
front.
Tony Hawk game, I ain't
any
gonna
Tony
lie.
Hawk, for real,
Tony
any
Hawk,
Tony
they
Hawk.
had the cuts, yo.
Again, they had all the street shits, bruh. All the all the top tier joints, bro. Like something to skate to.
I ain't gonna lie. EA had a little run where they just had some killer soundtracks, yo.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
I remember what was it? Madden '06 came out. They had the one Nigerian rapping Keenan.
Mm.
I can't remember the sound or what the name of the song, but that shit used to smack.
Hmm.
I used to
Shit,
play it just
nigga.
for that.
NBA Streets Volume 2.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Boy. Even like the game come on and got when they reminisce on like off rip.
Uh-uh.
Like
Yeah, hell
damn.
yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. You ain't lying.
Shit, every Grand Theft Auto, yo.
Every single
Sometimes
fucking one, yo. Yeah,
I
not
just
a
pause that bitch and go to the radio station and the options.
specifically Vice City though, yo.
Oh, Vice City had the crank,
Vice
boy.
City had that shit, yo.
I ain't gonna lie. I used to go on San Andreas and I just listen to the CB radio shit when it be like
Oh
all the
yeah,
conspiracy
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. That shit was funny as shit. Hell yeah. Oh
But
man, we getting
what's so crazy?
sidetracked, yo.
The shit them niggas was talking on that shit, yo, is all the shit these niggas is talking on TikTok.
I'm hip.
Ahead of his time, yo.
It is, yo.
What y'all
Nah,
want to lead the
see.
people with, man? Let's get out of here. Niggas went into video game soundtracks.
Here's what I want to leave with the people. Treat treat others the way you want to be treated. Respect people you don't know because at the end of the day, that person could take your life, especially if you treat them wrong.
Hmm. That's the overall fact, yo. My homeboy told me some shit that fucked me up, yo. This nigga said everybody don't play baseball. You don't get three strikes with everybody, yo.
Yeah,
Like some niggas is one and done, yo. And you
I
don't know
like
who the
that.
fuck you dealing with, yo.
I
Like you
like that.
never know who you dealing with, especially in Baltimore, yo.
well, especially in Baltimore, bro. That's a given.
Tell me what you got for the people, my nigga.
Man, reach one, teach one, my niggas. If y'all niggas ain't see Precious, y'all niggas need to watch Precious if you niggas is feeling like dead inside. Like, watch that shit if you want to feel some emotion and feel sorry for people, niggas. Have some empathy and sympathy, motherfucker. Reach one, teach one.
I'm sorry to
Hey,
laugh,
bro.
yo. I'm,
Hey, bro.
I'm sorry. This nigga with the precious. That's just funny to me, yo.
It's an African American horror story, yo.
He
I
said
ain't gonna
he be
lie.
feeling dead
Precious,
inside.
Precious was John Wild, bro.
That yo, when
versus
you
the
look
SWAT.
at that shit, yo, that shit is an African American horror story, yo. Shouts out to Monique. She did her shit in that motherfucking movie, yo.
Man, hell
like
yeah!
like she
Shouts out
made
to the goat, man. Baltimore's own.
You heard me.
she made me not like her for a little bit after the
Hell
I ain't
movie.
gonna
yeah,
lie,
yo.
yeah, she had
Hell
that
yeah.
Pac spirit too, yo.
Yeah.
Like when Pac did Juice
Like,
Show,
what
I
the
hated
fuck,
Pac
Nikki?
for a minute, yo.
This ain't Nikki
So
Parker. That nigga Pac sold that shit in Juice too. That's one of my favorite
he made that
performances,
shit a
nigga.
horror movie too, for real.
Like, you know
Like
what?
he
I
made
was
me
tripping,
A
nigga.
38 with 100 shots, nigga.
yo, yo, he was letting it go. He was letting it go. Yo,
Nah, for
this
real
nigga,
though, yo.
this nigga had unlimited ammo in that shit.
This nigga is not lying, yo. He was letting that bitch ring, yo. I never thought about that shit. That
It
nigga
was
was, yo.
he
He
had
had
mods in that
the
motherfucker.
50 clip on a 38, yo.
You know, he had one of them mods off the PC in that bitch, bro.
That nigga bloof, 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 bloof,
Doof doof,
bloof.
doof doof doof, doof 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 doof. I'm like, bruh, he don't got reload.
That shit was hilarious, yo. Oh man, that's gonna do it for this one, man. Way to end it. Don't forget to drop down the Discord below if you want to be privy to some of our social links and all that other shit that we into. It's right there available in the Discord below. I'm sorry, in the description below, or whatever you consume this on. Till next time.